means that a lot of these "we came from nothing" immigrant stories are often total BS. Many of them came from upper middle class educated families and used government subsidized degrees to come here and build wealth, something that local US citizens can't do.
Now, I can say this until I'm blue in the face. The $5 in the dream story is bullshit. I don't care where you came from, where anybody came from. You can't go nowhere around this world with $5 in a dream and make anything shake. It just don't work like that. The whole time that shit was a fallacy, and people was really believing it. A lot of our folks was believing that shit too. Like, dang, these immigrants came over here. They only have $5. They came over here with nothing. How the fuck did you buy food if you didn't have any money? Where did you get food from? How did you buy groceries until you got a job, until you finished school, until you started and actually started profiting in your business? How did you even start a business if you didn't have any money? Who the fuck can start a business with $0? Where did you live if the government wasn't subsidizing your housing or wasn't giving you free rent? Where the hell were you staying at? You can't get a hotel. You can't do anything with $5. $5 in a dream is bullshit. It's a lie. When people come over here, they either already have some type of money or they're getting government subsidies. But there's no such thing as coming here with nothing and making it to the big times. It does not work like that. That is not how the world works. Life does not work like that. This is not fucking la la a never never fairy tale land. So that shit is a fucking lie. Okay, so I'm glad that he said it because he's an immigrant himself and he's willing to tell the truth. And I always can respect and appreciate somebody who's willing to tell the truth. Like, I love the truth. I love hearing people tell the truth. I respect that so much. So I kind of really wish more people would do that instead of trying to make it seem like they dropped out of Never Never Land and they just made magic happen by clicking their fingers. Because it don't work like that.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. They said they came with nothing, no money, no help, no connection, just $5 and a dream. But here is my question. If you came with nothing, how did you survive the first night? Who paid for the hotel? Who picked you up from the airport? Who told you where to go? Who helped you find your first job? Because this statement gets repeated over and over again, and nobody ever questioned it. And listen, there is absolutely nothing wrong with celebrating success. That's the American's dream. Work hard, build something, be proud of it. But the problem starts when that success story turns into weapon. When it becomes, if you did it, why can't Black Americans? It becomes, you don't work hard. It becomes, you don't plan. It becomes, you don't take opportunities. And today, we are unpacking that narrative.
You working. No more money for you. Bye-bye. Go back across the No more money for you. It's lazy. You lazy. No more money for you.
This is the type of attitude that many of our immigrants that are coming into this country illegally have. I know it's not all of them. It's not even the majority of them. But it doesn't matter. I know people always say, well, the immigrants, the migrants, they don't commit a lot of crime. The fact is, if they're committing crimes such as rape, robbery, and murder, one of those crimes is too many if they weren't supposed to be in this country in the first place. Trump was the strongest president in my lifetime on the border. Remember Build the Wall? The Democrats and many on the left laughed at him, called him a racist, called him xenophobic. Now Biden is talking about completing the wall. We must change our immigration policy. I don't care what Trump says. I care what he does. Those mean tweets, I bet you guys wish Trump was in office now. You're changing your tune. It's time for us to take our country back. Make America great again. We must put someone back in that office, most likely being Trump, who will protect our borders, protect our country, and put America first.
My person will see it, and if you go in the system and call them, you will see they give you ID. Call who? Who's them? It's called a tag agency place, but they give you ID. Okay, where? They give you an international ID. All you need to do is transfer your passport over. That's me. Yeah, I have my social.
What's your real license? Where's your real license out of?
My real license is in my purse, but that's the same.
Okay, is it from Florida?
No, it's from here.
This is Florida.
Well, I don't know. It's from here.
Okay, because we ran your name too, and your name doesn't exist either in our system. It is not real. You did not get it from the state of Florida. Thus, you can't possess it. It is illegal to possess a license.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Did you get it from the state of Florida?
I get it from somebody who said.
I see ID on there, but is it Florida ID? It's a Florida ID. Obviously fake. I mean, does it look fake? Does it look fake?
All that tether babbling is not going to get her out of this one. What do you mean you got your ID from a Thai place? Red flags instantaneously. And did y'all pay attention to the police officer? He kind of had like a Caribbean accent. And when they hand him the ID, he was kind of hesitant to say that it was fake. I feel like if it was just him by himself, he would have let her go. Florida Police Department need to be investigated. But obviously, this was a fake ID, and this was a Jet 2 holiday because she called her husband to pull up to try to get her out this one, and both of them got deported because their visas been expired 10 years. 10 years, they've been expired for 10 years. So you telling me within that 10-year period, you didn't do anything to change your immigration status? You just sat here and chilled? But yeah, Jet 2 holiday, they both gone, and Florida Police Department need to be investigated because I'm pretty sure that dude with the Caribbean accent would have let her go if it was just him by himself.
Pack your bags. If you know you're one of them, just pack your bags. Donald J. Trump is not playing. And also, let me tell you, start liquidating all your assets. If you have a house, car, whatever valuable things you have, just sell them, liquidate them, because there will be no grace period, no warning. So start pack those bags if you know you're one of them.
A Jamaican lady made a movie about sacrificing Black Americans to save the island of Jamaica. Did y'all see that trailer? Oh my God. Did y'all? So apparently the movie is called The Island. And I seen also a screenshot of a tweet from the lady who created the short film saying, oh, Black Americans keep saying that other people of the Caribbeans are, we see y'all as viewing us as we're beneath you, but y'all are saying that we've always seen each other as equal, and don't try to gaslight me. So you make a movie about sacrificing us on some voodoo shit? Everybody really has it out for Black Americans. Like, in the trailer, it was like a Black American family. They were at like a hotel resort, and the woman that made the sacrifice, she was eating, it looked like she was eating the intestines and the organs of, I think it was their father or something. Like, maybe she seduced him, like she was about to sleep with him or something. And then, because I seen him like on a bed, like he was tied up, and then she was eating his insides, and she was talking to like whatever deity or whatever, saying, do you like the sacrifice? Did you see the sacrifice I made for you? And then the family now is being questioned. Like, y'all know the movie or like the show Clue, where everybody's in the house and they're trying to find out like who did it, like who unalived the person. And the family is like, what the hell? We didn't do it. Like, we all have an alibi. And the Jamaican police are like, well, y'all's alibi is each other, so we still got to investigate to see what's going on. And I'm just like, yo, this is insane. Now, there's a theory, I don't know if it's biblical, I'm not sure, but I've heard a bunch of people say, I have like this like lip liner anyways, that it took 7 nations to come against us, to steal our land, and to destiny swap with us. And given the state of how things are present day, how it's particularly Black Americans that's attacked, berated, degraded, denigrated, belittled, and undermined by everybody, including other deeply melanated people, it's starting to make me believe that That everybody's been trying to steal our inheritance, that we never came on no goddamn ship from nowhere. We've already been here. We literally already had a country that was established, cities and states that were established. A lot of these historic buildings around this country, they all say founded in whatever year. Not built. Technology, you know, family records, deeds, a whole bunch of stuff is kept and stored in churches. And they was burning ours down. And then now, like, they're swapping, the immigrants are hijacking civil rights. Like, it's just a lot going on. But how the hell she gonna make a movie? Yo, all of this is happening during Black History Month. Like, what is going on? Like, it's spiritual warfare. But we're fighting back. And I don't think anybody ever anticipated that. Anyways, what y'all think? Let me know if y'all saw that. If y'all haven't, let me know. Then maybe I'll upload it to my platform so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But all right, bye y'all.
Okay, y'all. So I just watched 2 different videos of Hispanic women crying. And baby, we're gonna unpack this because I judge. If you are new here, it's your girl Maya Lamisha, favorite cousin on your mama's side, the opinionated stay-at-home mama. Okay, and like I said, I watched 2 different videos of Hispanic women crying. Okay, the first woman, she was crying saying that she regret voting for Trump. She believed everything he said that he was gonna do, and blah 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 blah. I don't know if she watched the same things that I watched, but he already said it was gonna be a mass deportation. I don't understand why they acting all confuzzled like that's not what that man said before he got elected. I heard him say it. I know y'all heard him say it. That's why we said we was gonna mind our 92%, because we heard him say what he was gonna do once he got in office, and now he doing what he said he was gonna do, and now everybody acting confuzzled. I'm confused by your confusion, ma'am. Now the other lady, she is asking for the support of the African American people, because she said back in the day when slavery was happening that some of us ran to Mexico and they gave us shelter, and you never know the way everything going on in the future, we may need Mexico again, is what she said. So she don't understand how we not jumping in to help save them. And for my recollection, Black people been considered the bottom of the totem pole for the longest. Even Hispanic people didn't like us that well. It was a whole debacle between being Hispanic and Afro-Latina, because they felt like Afro-Latinas was the bottom of the totem pole. But now you want help from us after we told y'all not to vote for him? We've been asking for decades for people to stand with us and march with us for our rights and Black Lives Matter, and y'all just kept saying all lives matter. But now that it's convenient for y'all want us to say Hispanic lives matters when y'all wouldn't even agree with us that Black lives matter. Again, I'm confused on the confusion about what y'all wanted us to do, because we told y'all we was down the ride and everything, but then when y'all voted for him, when we seen the percentage of how many Hispanic people actually voted for him, we told y'all don't ask us for no help later on. We said this to y'all, but yet now and still y'all want some help from us. We told y'all we was minding our business. I'm confuzzled with you, okay? Now, I'm not saying what he doing is right. I'm not saying that we agree with what he doing. What we saying is we told y'all. So if y'all want any help from us and advice from us, we just gonna tell y'all carry around y'all paperwork, because there's nothing we can do to help y'all, because we told y'all, he told y'all, they told y'all, they all said they was gonna do, and now everybody confused. I'm confused at the confusion. Okay, just carry your paperwork. That's all I.
People want to know how I got deported. Growing up in the USA, excuse me, that was gross. You feel like you belong in the USA. I thought the USA was home. I had my work permit, I had my DACA, I had my Visa U. Somebody tried to harm my dad, so after the DACA, we applied for Visa U. Me being underage, my mom, his wife, were able to apply with him, and they granted us the Visa U. So, I hate talking about this because I messed up. Growing up in a country you're not from, in the environment that I was in, I grew up in Racine, Wisconsin. Oh, in Milwaukee. Excuse my hair. Giannis, shout out Giannis. I was 30 minutes from Milwaukee, about an hour and a half from Chicago. I was in the middle of a bad place. We went there with the clothes on our backs when I was 3, and the environment kind of influenced me. I had a drug problem. In 2022, I lost a child. My girlfriend at the time was 8 months pregnant, and I lost a child with her. And it put me in a dark place to where I started using more, but I got caught. I pled out to a possession fight in my case, and I was facing 5 years for some pills. First charge ever. So they blessed me fighting the case. Out of the 5, they gave me 3.5 withheld sentence. A withheld sentence means if you mess up, you get put back in front of that judge, and that judge gets to re-sentence you. I walked on probation, and I messed up probation because somebody close to me decided to call the police, lie, caught new charges, fought those charges, beat those charges. But the allegations alone were enough to cause revocation. I got revoked, which caused me to get put in front of a judge again. The same judge that gave me the 3.5 withheld. He said, if you drop the ball, I'm dropping some years on you. So he dropped a year on me out of the 5. I was incarcerated in prison for a year. Un añito. On my way out the door, April 29th, mind you, while I was locked up, I got closer to God. I buried the old person I used to be. God says, deny yourself daily, die daily. So I buried Oscar. I buried him a long time ago. I'm no longer the same person. If you knew me 6 months, if you knew me a year ago, you don't know me now. I'm not who I used to be. I'm far from that person. On my way out the door, April 29th, there was a white man at the gate as they were opening the gates. My people were on the other side waiting for me in the car. I seen them. He flipped a badge and it said ICE. He said, you're technically undocumented. Your visa you expired while you were incarcerated. You applied for residency. We denied you. Come with us. Got in the car. I sat with immigration for 2 months. The conditions were terrible. The water temperature we were showering was 110 degrees. I know because a maintenance man walked in and I overheard him. They think you don't speak English until what the fuck? We're showering in 110 degree weather. Somebody fix this shit. The food was crappy. The food in prison is way better. It's the lesser of two evils. It's a lot cheaper. I spent a lot of money 2 months being locked up with immigration. On the cause, on the food alone. I fought for a bond. They denied my bond. My lawyer said, you have a chance to beat your case, but you're going to be incarcerated for another 6 to 12 months. Mind you, I just did 14 months, 12 incarcerated in the prison system, 2 with ICE custody. I asked him, what do you recommend? He said, we fight for self-departure. If you self-depart, it does not look like a deportation on paperwork. Deportation, you have to be outside of the U.S. 5 to 10, 15, 20 years. That damn dog, I should go feed his ass, but story time. So I wasn't going to do another year. I just did a year. So we fought for self-departure. They granted me self-departure. 2 weeks later, I was on a bus ride to Chicago, a private airport, caught a private jet, literally, with others like me, aliens, immigrants, quote unquote. From Chicago, I caught a plane ride to Louisiana, from Louisiana to Texas. From Texas, we caught a bus ride to El Paso. From El Paso, we walked across the border. In the 2 weeks that it took for them to come get me, I was able to call my people. They packed a bag, clothes, money, shoes, and my phone. I was able to document everything and for personal use, uploaded it to TikTok. Video kind of blew up, and TikTok's been changing my life a little bit. We're on our way there. God's plan. It's been an emotional roller coaster. I literally walked across the border. I was headed at a Marine base, an albergue. They said it's Matamoros, it's a frontera, it's a border. It's dangerous. You can leave at your own free will, but if something happens to you, you're on your own. And I couldn't believe my ears, so I decided to stay. From there, I got close to 3 guys. We all caught a bus ride to Monterrey. From Monterrey, we caught a taxi to Guadalajara. While I was at the albergue, the new president of Mexico, I forget her name. People talk a lot of things about her, good, bad. I've never been too political. I don't know too much about the politics here in Mexico, but she's designed something to where you touch at that base, you fill out some paperwork, you get your social security, you get your CURP. She gets you a lot of your documentation that you need to work here besides your ENAM. You get a temporary ID. She gave me 3 months health care. at any hospital. And she gave me 2,000 pesos for the ride, the travels. With those 2,000 pesos, I bought a plane ticket from Monterrey to Guadalajara. Landed in Guadalajara, and my aunt was waiting for me. Mind you, I haven't seen my aunt in 25 years. And when I seen her, I knew that was my aunt. I just knew she looks like my damn daddy. We clicked, rode home with her, stayed a couple nights there until I kind of got situated in mi casita. Mind you, a lot of us don't have somewhere to land here, a home to land to, let alone a support system like I have on and off social media. I just want to thank you guys, thank my people. You've been nothing but help. Safe to say I'm blessed. I came here with an image thinking Mexico was a third world country. The people were bad. The cartel, I hate saying cartel, but the cartel were terrible. But the 2 months I've been here, I haven't ran into anything bad. Everything's been good. I go to work to and from every day. I travel the whole Guadalajara, literally. I live here and my work is here, and this is Guadalajara. So I haven't seen anything, thank God. There's money to be made here. Si quieres, puedes, ánimo, éxito, puro éxito. When there's a will, there's a way. I just want to let you know that there's light at the end of every tunnel. I got closer to God. If you're not religious, I'm not telling you to be religious, but build a relationship with your creator. Thank you for supporting me. That's kind of why I'm here. I messed up. But like I said, I buried that Oscar a long time ago. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing. I work. The house that I'm in, I'm going to tear it completely down and I'm going to build something new. And just keep your eyes on me on these videos. Slowly but surely. Peace. Buenas noches. Bless.
Welcome back to the channel. So next time you hear someone say we came with nothing, don't attack them. Just ask them questions. Ask what nothing really means. Ask who helped. Ask what system were in place. Ask what history looks like before the starting line. Because this conversation isn't about tearing anyone down. It's about telling this full story. Success is beautiful. Hard work is real. But context matters. And we cannot keep using one group's journey to silence another group's struggle. If we really care about fairness, then we have to be honest about foundations. My name is Messi, and this is Chat. And over here, we tell the full story. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.